Okay, let's see if we can find ourselves now. Made ourselves discoverable. I can see my table. Do we move up far enough? Let's move a little bit more. Maybe bring the camera down a little bit. Oh, sorry for the wiggle. Hello, everybody. Jump in and say hello. Talk to me, tell me that you're here. I'm moving stuff around. Hopefully we got it all now. Oh, there's our blends that we're going to use tonight. They're right in the way. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Vicki. Happy Wednesday. It is me. I'm back again for another week of... Oh, no. Is this Wednesday? Yeah, this is Wednesday. Oh, I was thinking, oh my gosh, did I miss a day? But it's Wednesday. It is 7 o'clock. It's time for a couple of cards. Put my glasses on here. Getting out our goodies. Tonight is brought to you, how appropriately, by Playing in the Rain. And I think this bundle is adorable. We're going to do some die cutting. We're going to do some stamping. What am I looking for here? I want a rainbrella. Need a little block. I need a rainbrella. So we've got a rainbrella here. And we are going to say rainy days are better with you. So we're going to need another block for that. It doesn't help if I put it on the block upside down. Happy Wednesday, Joyce. Are you back from your trip? I hope you had a great time. Hi, Becky. Becky, I will send you an invoice. I'm just kind of waiting for the rest of your goodies to come in, and then I will invoice you and get everything to you for In Color Club. I think that Stampin' Up! Is caught up now with all of the backlog, so should be pretty quick. Should be pretty quick. So I'm loading up stamps for our cards while I'm chatting away with you here and listening for footsteps upstairs. I've left Dump in charge. Yes, I've left Dump in charge. So if you've not seen this set, it was in the January to May mini catalog, and it carried over into the annual catalog, Playing in the Rain, and it is gorgeous. Hey, Deb. Hey, Bethy. Thanks for being here with me. And I thought, oh, how appropriate, because we have rain today. So, darn, I didn't have any ball games or practices tonight from my grands that are here with me for another day. And so we got to actually have a real meal together and made dessert. We made banana bread. They are upstairs. Well, a couple are doing homework, and Declan is watching a movie with his grandfather, I believe. So, there we are. So we're going to play with Playing in the Rain. Going to get the rain all out of the way before Memorial Day happens. And whatever your plans are, girls, I hope you have a fantastic time. So let's get started, shall we? Our first card has lots of bits to it. And I want you to know that I've changed up I can't even find words. The dies that I'm using on our greeting for this card. On this one I did Stitched with Whimsy and then cut it out. But I really think that we are going to do a scalloped contour die instead. dead. And I'm gonna grab it out right now. I'm trying to be, you know, well, I don't know what the right word. I'm trying to be graceful, and it's just not happening for me. We are going to stamp this umbrella 5 different times. These are either returning colors or a new color for us. This is the Lemon Lolly. Fresh Freesia is currently an in color, but it's going to be staying with us, so it's also going to be a returning color. Lemon Lime, Blueberry Bushel, and Pretty Peacock. And I made these. We stamped them all, I colored them all, and let me show you the secret that we have for this kit. Look at this. I did all of these bits. Isn't this crazy? Because I wanted to do layers on this card. So I die cut out of the cardstock all of these. I know they say I'm crazy, but it was so easy. All of these umbrellas, and then we're gonna stamp and color and then cut one of each, and we're gonna layer all these together. So let's start by sliding these out of the way, because we'll use some liquid adhesive to put all of those together. I have a little piece of cardstock here that we are going to stamp our sentiment on and then die cut. Look at this, it fits perfect right on there. We're going to do that in Memento Black, and then we're going to stamp 5 umbrellas. Let's start with our umbrellas. We're going to stamp them in Memento Black. Memento. Hey, Sheila. Thanks for jumping on with us tonight. So, who's doing what for Memorial Day weekend? I don't think I'm leaving my house. I think my husband has plans for me right here in our yard to do some groundwork. We are going to turn the heater on in our pool, and I'm sure there'll be pool cleaning, etc., to do. So there they are. There are our 5 rainbrellas. Let's stamp some sentiment on here and get that on. And we are going to say that rainy days are better with you. And it's raining right now here at my house. And this rainy day is perfect because you're here with me. Nice and juicy, nice and sharp. Let's grab our colors. We need, what do we got here? We don't need any petal pink, but we do need, what have we got here? We need a Pretty Peacock, a Blueberry Bushel. What they do with my lemon lime. I love that color. I was so excited when it came back. It pairs well with our new Lemon Lolly and our Fresh Freesia. So I'm just going to grab them one at a time. It's going to take us about 15 seconds to color each of these. It's not. This is kind of an easy, simple, but thoughtful card. You could make this it could be perfect for a baby shower, for you know, a get well card. It could be so many things. You know, somebody's just kind of feeling blue. Great pick-me-up for them. You could change out the sentiment for really anything. I mean, a bridal shower. How cute would it be if you did a Mr. and Mrs. on here for a bridal shower? Or, you know, for a baby shower. Do it all in soft pinks and blues and light grays. I am using, for these stronger colors, for the Blueberry Bushel and the Pretty Peacock, I'm using the light. These 3 I used the dark. And I'm just coloring them in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just coloring in our, and I went out of the line a little, and that's okay. Nobody's gonna know. That is our, those are our umbrellas. How fast was that? Like, no time at all. We'll set this aside. They'll dry almost instantly. We'll put them right up here. I'm going to bring in a little bit of adhesive, and we are going to layer. And I made a triple layer with the cardstock so that if you looked at it from the side, I'm going to try to hold it so you can see. You can see those layers in there. It gives it just some extra dimension, and of course, you know how I feel about dimension. There is a right and a wrong side to these. I am just going to tap a little bit of adhesive on here. Oh, there it is. I was looking for this. Huh. My silicone mat, which makes my life so much easier. These are little pieces. They can be tricky to pick up. Where is my, there it is. Look at that. I'm going to take your pick tool so I can flip up these pieces if I need to. Line them up, lay them one on top of the other. There's 1, 2. I know this is going to be repetitive. My intention was to have this part done before we came live tonight. But I was hanging out with my grandkids. Sorry, girls. Listening to their stories of the day is so much more important than anything else in my life. Oh yeah, did I mention that I'm going to have to do some serious house cleaning this weekend after they're gone? Because I don't do it when they're with me. Yeah, well, you know the little stuff. Oh, you are home. Oh, good, you're coming up. Yay, Joyce, I'll get to see you this weekend. Remind me I have those kits for you. Remind me. Yay, yay, yay. Debbie, when do you leave for camp? I don't know when you leave for camp. Or maybe you're already there. Maybe you went today. How cool would that be? You get to enjoy the whole long weekend there. Ah. My mom went to my sister's. My niece graduates from high school. My youngest niece, well, on my side, my only niece graduates from high school tomorrow at 9:30. Yikes. Yikes. Good thing I got a graduation card in the mail. Whew. Tomorrow. It's hard to believe that she's the last one. She is. Oh, and then she's off to college in the fall. My sister, bless her heart, has three kids in college this fall. Girls, am I doing this so that you can see it? My screen is kind of frozen, so I can't particularly tell. And if I stand up to look at my phone, I'm afraid I'll lose my sweet spot with this adhesive. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I caught a fish alive. There we have all these layers done and done. Let's pop our pin back in our adhesive holder. Slide some things out of the way. Let's move these out of the way. Where are you going? Oh, you're going for an extra long weekend. Good for you, Deb. Good for you. Hope you have a fabulous time, and I am a little jealous. But that's okay. I don't have to be jealous. I can just wish you well. Wish you well. All right, let's pop this on here, see how we're doing. Grab our little sentiment, because our rainy days are better with you. We're going to line that right up there. Hopefully I don't take off the end of my silliness there. That is one die. Now, if you were my playing in the rain dies, where would you be? You would be right where I put you. We're going to line this up and we're going to do each one individually. And I am going to hope that I don't wiggle them. Line it up, and here we go. And I'm so sorry that I have my big old hands in the way. Hey, Susan, thanks for jumping in here with us. Oh, look at that. We kind of cut off a little tiny bit of our pretty peacock, but we'll fix it. We'll get there. We'll get it all done. I don't blame you. I'd be looking forward to going to camp too, Deb. Good for you. I know that's one of your happy places. I think my husband I think Todd and I may go for a four-wheeler ride at some point over the weekend. He likes to do that, so I think we may. It's supposed to be gorgeous. So tell me what you're working on, ladies. What are you doing for craftiness right now? Are you creating a new card? Tell me what you're doing. I love to hear what other people are up to. I have not been very creative this week because I find myself with a lack of time. Hey, Susan. I am right now die cutting our last umbrella for our shower. There we go. We got our last one on there. I think I got them all. First time around. Hoo. There we go. Our next card, we're going to use a bunch of blending brushes. So there we go. Put that die away. Pop some things out of the way. Bring back in our layers that we're creating. What do we have here? We got them all. Blueberry bushel. Oops. Lemon lime. Pretty peacock. We need our liquid adhesive one more time. One more time. Oh, I'm being brave and doing it without the silicone mat, girls. I love my silicone mat. I mean, it's probably one of the best $6 I've ever spent on stamping utensils or tools, because if I get glue on it, once the glue dries, it just peels right off. Saves me a lot of heartache on papers that I make sticky all the time. So can you see that I'm making nice, thick, strong layers on here? Oh, you've been Deb, I saw your garden lights. Those are gorgeous. That was a great idea. That is a great idea. Okay, there's our pretty peacock. A little lemon lime twist. Anybody have a bridal shower they have to go to? I think I have 2 coming up. I know. You would think at my age that you wouldn't have bridal showers, but I do, and I'm honored to be invited. So here we go. There is our last one. Those are all done. We'll set them aside so they can dry a little bit. To bring in our card. And don't need our die. Die's out of the way. This is a piece of the Azure Afternoon cardstock. It's a new color this year. It's bright and cheery. I love it. Now I took a piece of basic white and I embossed it, dry embossed it with the raindrops embossing folder, just to put some raindrops on, give a little interest on here, just a little interest. And I'm going to pop that right on here. But I'm going to take a little Azure Afternoon, just a little, and I'm going to grab a blending brush. And I know I have a blue one because I just looked at it a minute ago. Here it is. And I want to clean it a little. So just giving it a little clean. But I thought a little bit of the blue, just a tint on our raindrops. I'm not rubbing hard because I just want to give our embossed raindrops a little color on them. You know, that afternoon look. So I have one that is just white, and then I did just cleaning my brush with another one. Can you see the difference? I just thought it would be fun to try that. And clean my brush a little. Perfect. Let's layer some things together here and make our card be happy. Of course, we have our layer. And if you were my seal, you would be right beside where I was working. A little bit of seal goes a long way. And that is our first two layers. I love layers. I love layers. And then we have a card base, basic white, of course. Tends to be one of my standard go-tos because it pairs so well with really anything. And I'm just gonna pop some dimensionals on here because you know I love them. You know I love dimensionals. Well, Deb, you wave to Danforth for me and say hello. Todd and I will be headed that way in another couple of weeks for a day, maybe. We won't stay very long. And then this is such a simple but elegant card. I'm going to use a little more liquid adhesive to attach these right to our card base. And I'm going to try to go between the raindrops. We're going to dance between the raindrops, I hope. I hope. We'll see. I know I'm probably doing this off screen so that you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just adding a little liquid adhesive to the back and hoping against hope that I get them without dropping them onto the card base. Just trying to kind of center them to each other. And one of the good things about liquid glue is that you have kind of a little bit of wiggle room if you need to move things around a little. So I cut all my fingernails off because I was in the garden and I had dirt underneath everything, and I said this does not do for me. So There we go. We have all of those colors. And instead of coming here, I think I'm going to come here, kind of like they're marching in a line. And then our rainy days, I'm going to mix it up a little here. Of course, we need some dimensionals behind our sentiment. I'm going to put 3 just because we can. And I want to come kind of holding our whole card at the same little spot there. And I had an idea for, whoop, just throwing things around here. Maybe some rhinestones is what I had thought. Maybe some little rhinestones on here. Show off our raindrops. And I have some simple ones. Gotta get them out of the package. The packages are stuck together. Holy old lightning bug, guys. I just want some little rhinestones. Those were clearly not the correct ones. Come back here, old rhinestones. Iridescent rhinestones. I think we want regular rhinestones. This is what we want right here. Just a couple of these little guys. Pretty quiet, girls. I just wanted to drop the rhinestones right on the top, you know, on the handle. Just to bring some more zhuzh to it. Oh, thank you, Joyce. Thank you for saying they're cute. Just giving them a little shimmer and shine. There we go. Those are our rainy days that are better with you. Perfect for our rainy day time. That's it, ladies. That is our first card. That's our first card. Made a couple of changes from the original design that I made, but I love it. Love it. Okay, that's card number 1. Moving that out of the way, we're moving on up. Bringing some stuff back in. I'm moving things all around. Oh, thank you for saying it's a nice card. Our next card is going to be fun. It's going to be our fun card. Let's get our bits out here. We have, again, a white card base. I did a deckled rectangle on this card. So this is a little smaller than the original. We have a card base. This time we have a piece of boho blue and a scrap for doing some coloring and die cutting. On this one, I thought we could use the Stripes and Splatters 3D embossing folder, and we could get some stripes and splatters just on the sides here of our card. So I'm going to run this. I'm not going to. I'm going to change my mind. I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. We're just going to leave it like that. But we have our little bit here that we are going to do some, oh, I want to show you. we're going to do some blending on. And here is our card. Rainy days are better with you. Again, this is our card. And girls, look what I forgot to do. But that's okay, we're going to do it on this card. We're going to put some flowers on the inside. We are. So let's start by stamping our sentiment and the bunny on here. We're going to stamp our bunny twice. And we're using our Memento Black. And we're going to stamp him the first time on here. And then we're going to stamp him again and color him. To get our Memento open. This guy is so adorable. We're going to put him on our envelope too. We are going to put him on our envelope. But I'm going to stamp him a little bit down here in the corner. Just like this. This. Just like that. We're going to stamp him again on our scrap of paper. Should I ever be able to find it and pull it out. Here it is. Ink him up again. I'm going to stamp him right down here on our scrap, and I'm going to stamp him a little bit off because I don't need the puddle. I need our bunny. Because the die only cuts out the bunny, it doesn't cut out the puddle. So there he is. We're going to stamp him one more time on our envelope. Come over here, little envelope. And of course, I'll go back and stamp some umbrellas on our first envelope. But we're going to pop this guy right over here in the corner in the back. Just to make our envelope a little cute. Those are all of our bunnies. We also are going to need some clouds. So we're going to stamp our clouds on the same piece of scrap paper as our bunny. Right up here at the top. Perfect. Those are our clouds. I couldn't ask for any better clouds. And on our base that we're going to put on our card, we are going to stamp our sentiment for our bunny right over his head. Right over his head. Because rainy days are better with you. We're going to kind of come over his ear a little bit. And one more time. He's all stamped. Our rainy days are all stamped. We want to bring in on the inside of our card. Where's your card base, girls? I'm trying to do things one on top of the other, literally working in a 6-inch area. You'd think I'd learn. I want to put some flowers on the inside. So there, of course, you know, when you have rain showers, it brings flowers. So let's pop some flowers on the inside here. Just like that. And we will use our markers, or Stampin' Right markers on those. Now I think we're finished with our black, because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to, what are we doing next? Oh, I want to die cut. Duh. I want to color and then die cut our bunny. He's next. He's next. And then we're going to do some blending. I have a little flirty flamingo for the inside of his ears. I could have used bubble bath, but I grabbed the flirty flamingo and I was too lazy to stand back up. And we're going to give him a little cheek and maybe some lips and a nose. very cheerful bunny. And then a little dark daffodil delight for a raincoat. Nope, I don't want dark daffodil delight. I want lemon lolly. I want lemon lolly. Changed my mind. I can change my mind, right? I want a lemon lolly. I want it to be more sunshiny. Perfect. There he goes. There he is. He's all, oh, he's adorable. We have a die for him. We have a die for him. But remember I said we didn't need all the puddle because it doesn't cut the puddle. The puddle stays right where we need it to be. So we're going to die cut that first before I do my blending on my clouds, because I don't want to risk getting it on my bunny. He's so cute the way he is. I want to keep him that way. So we're just going to pop him on our layers here. Oh, hi, Janine. Thanks for catching us live. We are having fun creating rainy cards so that we can make somebody's day so special. Isn't he adorable? Okay, now let's get to doing some coloring. I have a gray and I have a blue blending brush, and we're going to put a little blue. Again, I'm just using what's on my brush on our clouds. And then we're just going to add a little gray to it, and I'm going to add a little pebbled path. Because they're rain clouds, so you know they have a little heaviness to them. The clouds here at my house this afternoon they were stunning. They were so heavy and solid that they were just beautiful to look at. So I'm just adding a little shading to our clouds to make them cloudy. And I'm starting off my paper and gradually adding my layers of color as I go. Again, they're not going to be perfect, but they're going to be my clouds as I see them for my card. And they're never the same twice. That's what I love most, is that they are never, the blending is never the same twice. But just see how we're adding some of that steely gray color to them to make them with little peaks of the blue in there. I think those are perfect. And you wait till we cut them out and you see them. You're going to say, oh my Lanta. Last thing we're going to stamp on here before we use our blends for this guy is some raindrops. Because, you know, it's raining. So, it's raining. He's standing in a puddle. We're going to ink up our raindrops. And we're just going to start. And those raindrops are going up. Doesn't rain sometimes do that? Oh, I can't make this stuff up. But let's add some more. Kind of, you know, we can see them all the way down. Those are our raindrops. And of course, Even the puddle has a little bit of that gray tone to it. And remember, it doesn't matter if I get it on my bunny because he's gonna be covered up. We're gonna start by adding a little blue, and we're just gonna kind of come around him and add a little bit of that rainy blue to him because he's dancing in the rain. Dancing in the rain. Uh-oh, I can hear the fire tones going off upstairs. Good thing I have a 15-year-old up there to watch his little brother and sister. So we're adding a little bit of color to the... And of course, wouldn't you use pool party on a puddle? Because, you know, it's a puddle. There we go. There's our puddly pool party. And we're going to add some sunshine because, you know, there's always a rainbow after the rain. So let's add a little dot of sunshine coming through. I love it. I'm loving it. We have some more die cutting to do, and then we're going to put this card together. We're going to use our cloud dies. Our clouds. Rainy days and Sundays. I'm going to just pop our little tack tape on there again so that we can hold them where we want them and die cut. Whoops, I just banged everything, ladies. I'm really sorry. Dropped it all. That's why I use the tack tape, because yeah, then you drop the die and nobody knows where anything is, and it's sad at my house. I'm also standing on my head to pick up the die that I dropped on the floor underneath the chair that I'm trying not to touch because it makes such a big noise when it moves. But there we go. We got it. Oh, thank you for saying that you love them. I love doing them, Janine. It makes me so happy. It is my bliss. It is my bliss, and I love and I hope that I bring joy to other people when I'm doing it. So thank you. That makes me feel so good. Now look at our clouds. Don't those just look like storm clouds? Gorgeous. Well, as gorgeous as storm clouds can be. While we have this, before we put anything together, we're going to grab a couple of little, things here. We got some parakeet party, and we're going to do a couple of leaves with our markers. Now, markers don't blend, but they are great for getting into those little tiny spots on things. We are going to do, because these are rain flowers, that's my professional term, is that it's a rain flower. They're going to have bright yellow centers in them. And then they're going to have a little Tahitian tide leaves. Petals. They're not leaves, they're petals. Look how cute that is. You guys have seen blue daisies, right? Well, you're seeing them right here. And I am literally kind of just dabbing it. I'm not being really specific and making sure I color the whole thing, because they're just a little bit of happiness on the inside of our card. Once you get through the rain, and it's so worth it, the rain, to be with you on a rainy day, because we can drink tea, or we can walk in the rain, jump in mud puddles. Then we have these gorgeous flowers that show up. That's the inside of our card. Mission accomplished, a little boho blue. Let's add some layers together here. And of course, you know we're going to use dimensionals. There's our rainy day. And I love that we have the blue peeking through. And I'm going to, again, adhere this right to the card. Can you see how little adhesive I'm using? Because this is so sticky and it just holds so well. Line it up so it's nice and even and straight. That is our first piece. And what did I do with I've lost a cloud. One of my clouds is lost. What did I do with it, girl? Oh, there it is. Whew. First things first. Bunny boy. Our bunny girl. Did we decide, is it a girl or a boy bunny? I don't know. It's a happy bunny. She's stomping in a puddle. I think it's a girl. It's a girl for me. And we're just going to put her over, see, dancing in the puddle. And we have some little clouds over here on the side. We're going to add some clouds. Just giving it some dimension. So that clouds peeking, the sun's peeking right through those clouds. 2. And one more cloud. So no matter how dark our clouds are, because rainy days are better with you. And look, we have a little flower on the inside. And we could even zhuzh up our envelope if we wanted. But there we have 2 adorable, sweet, funny cards from our Playing in the Rain. Now, don't they make you want to go out and stomp in the rain? I want to go out and jump in puddles. My grandkids would probably think I was nutso. But Azure Blue and Boho Blue, 2 brand new colors this year. I love them. We use some returning colors. We use some new colors. I love these. Oh, thank you, girls. Those are our cards for tonight. And I know that our mystery stamping did post. I peeped at it before we got here. And that'll be Sunday. The 28th, the last Sunday in May. Can you believe that we are almost at the end of May? Oh my goodness. Christmas is 7 months from tomorrow. I gotta start thinking about Christmas stuff. Oh my goodness. There they are. Girls, thanks for being here with me. I love having you here. Oh, thanks for the smiles and the hearts and the love. You make me so happy. And I can't wait to see you again next time. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy your long weekend. For those of you that are traveling, be safe. For those of you that are staying home, also be safe, but have fun. Enjoy your lives. And I will see everybody on Sunday. Mwah. Bye.